game here. He's not going to be able to win the game with just vultures, because he cannot take out the photon cannons and the island expansion. So if he had a dropship alive and a tank, he'd be able to do it. But with the forces that he has now, I cannot see him pulling this off. So just vultures again, looking around, just trying to find any probes harvesting. Just we've got probes down at the 3 o'clock looking to harvest the mineral only at the between the 3 o'clock and the 9 o'clock. But the vultures are there, and they'll be able to spot these probes incoming. So once the probes show up, here they come straight into the line of fire for the vultures. The vultures actually swooping in, getting rid of all of these probes very easily. And there you go. So knocked out the last probe there. Both players just down to a very few number of units. Nony's still got a lot of probes up there, so he's still going to be able to get this. And a single command center left alive for Artosis, and this is crucial. He's got 3 SCVs to mine from it, but Nony has spotted it, so moving with this last group of units to take this command center on. This is crucial. If he can take out this command center, then he's completely stopped Artosis from staying in the game, and it looks like he is going to be able to take that down. Command center is destroyed, so I am not sure if Artosis has any more command centers left. He's going to need at least one to be able to win this game. The vultures again picking off probes in the absence of that group of units taking out his command center, and he'll be looking to keep that up. And oh my god, moving in to snipe the High Templars. That's what he needs to do, just to have a standard chance of winning this. And wow, vultures just hanging around looking for every opportunity to get a few hits in and get some kills. And they're not going to be very good against those Archons. They're not going to be able to kill those Archons, that's for sure, on their own. A single High Templar being built back at Nony's base. And Nony's really running out of probes at this point. The Vulture's coming in to snipe the probes. Just such a fast unit the Vulture is. And moving past the army. And Nony's still down to like a couple of probes. He's still got a couple of probes alive. He's got a chance of winning this. He's got more probes hanging around there. There's Artosis' final command center. He hasn't got anything left. He's moved the command centers from the rest of his base around. And that's going to be his one shot at staying in this game. The Vulture's just trying to avoid everything else, taking out that probe. Yep. Man, this is tight. This is looking really, really tight. Vulture's just sweeping around, trying to get rid of that last group of probes before trying to make a bit of a move. And well, we're really going to have to see what goes on here. Artosis probably would think about keeping that command set down to the bottom right safe, like rather than just leaving it there for the Protoss forces to take it out. If he was to move that command set somewhere safe and just drop it later on in the game when he sees an opportunity to harvest some minerals, that would be a much better idea, and maybe get a dropship or something, just in anticipation of this very tactical style of play. But notice that Nony has an observer next to that mineral only between the 3 o'clock and the 12 o'clock, so he's going to be able to see as soon as Artosis tries to go for anything there. But it's going to be tough. Oh my god, another probe moving in the way of these vultures. Yep, they're going to easily come in and snipe this. Vultures rushing in, getting rid of the rest of these probes, so I'm not sure if Nony has any probes left at this point. He's probably got 1 or 2 sitting around somewhere. But once he's running out of all of these probes, he's not going to be able to win the game, especially considering the fact that Nony does not have a dropship. Nony cannot take out the island expansion at the top right that Artosis has either. So, oh my god, there is still a dropship alive, and Artosis is actually taking the long way around to harvest those minerals there from the SCVs, with the SCVs, and they're returning to the expansion down the bottom right. So that's tough. Probably a better move for Artosis would be to lift off the command center at the bottom right, float it to the island expansion at the top right, where Nony can't do anything. Oh my god, the dropship! Oh my god, the dropship! I lost the dropship, because that's crucial, because what I was saying that Artosis could do is if he had his command center at the top right, he could ferry units with the dropship over to the mineral only between the 3 o'clock and the 12 o'clock, thus harvesting enough minerals that way and getting himself something that he needs to win the game, like, I don't know, maybe a tank and a dropship. But Artosis still roaming the map for probes. He still believes there's a probe or 2 out there, and I think there is indeed a couple of probes left. Yeah, there's 1 probe there. And in the meantime, Nony's decided just to get a little bit more decisive and get rid of some buildings, because he knows that he cannot be stopped really by those vultures. So Nony going in straight into the main. There's nothing there. Artosis doesn't have anything left. He's just committing a few units there to take out the entire main base of Artosis, and that's going to be effective. Yeah, Artosis isn't really going to have very much to build from, even if he does harvest a few resources here and there. That dropship is full of SCVs, so we've got 5 SCVs in it. That's the remaining group for Artosis. He hasn't got anything left. These factories trying to escape. I'm not sure what he's going to do with that dropship load of SCVs, but he's going to have to make it count, because this is his only shot at trying to win this game. Vulture's still looking for probes. Haven't found any more probes. I'm not sure how many more probes that Artosis has got. Yeah, just very careful with these SCVs. Dropping them off now. He's just returning some resources with them, returning the cargo to the remaining command center, and who knows what he'll do with them. Wow, this game is just past the 1 hour mark, so very intense and epic game. I'm not sure whether we're going to have a cataclysmic finish, but neither player is in a position to win the game, so I don't know if it'll go on for another hour. Hopefully not, because I don't really want to have to talk for another hour. But, God, something's going to have to happen here. The SCVs are actually repairing the vultures, so this says to me that Artosis is thinking about putting in a decisive attack and maybe getting rid of the Protoss army, and if he could do that, then he'd have free reign to actually harvest the minerals at his leisure and get into a strong position where he could win. But he's going to have to take out 2 Archons, or is it 3 Archons and 3 Dragoons, and with 6 vultures only, that's going to be very difficult to do. Oh my god, we've got a science vessel, and I know that he's got EMP research because he used it earlier in the game, so wow, I did not know where that came from, but somehow Artosis has managed to get a science vessel up, so this changes everything. If he was able to get an EMP off on the Archons, then he could kill the Archons very, very quickly and easily with the vultures, and maybe use the vultures to use in combination with the SCVs to actually kill the last remaining Dragoons. So this is going to come down to a real micro war, a very even micro war at that, because the Archons could dodge the MP if they were quick enough. And Nony does see what's going on now. Nony sees that there's something there. He's got observers, so he can actually take out the minefield with the Dragoons, so that's good. Wow. This is going to be intense. I'm not really sure how this is going to turn out. Oh my god, we've got the is he going to shoot the MP? MP goes off. Oh, he misses with the EMP. Oh, that's tragic. Oh, that could have been his one chance. He's going to have to save up for 100 energy now, because he's lost his EMP and shot, and that did not actually hit the Archon, so he couldn't actually